When I told y'all to realize that I couldn't see, I really wasn't tripping about it. I got it wrong. But your color that you can tell is mine, so it was mine anyway. You got the mic in? I try to go out and make sure that I be outweighing all that food up there while I got this going on. I ain't telling you to do shit. Sad, that shit tragic, bro. Man.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and our home team.
Hey, what you feel like that anyway?
Football is back, America, and underway on EA Sports.
I'm gonna put my shit in the office. As soon as I get everything started off, I want to do. But at the same time, it's like I'm trying to concentrate.
17-yard line.
Oh yeah, we in Memphis now. What the fuck? I ain't even check the stadium out. I'm worried about my damn team.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
None of them. I don't know who the fuck this is.
Shotgun now from Murray.
Oh hell no! Here we go. Here we go. It's bro. Alright.
Seattle touchdown.
Oh fuck, bro. Seems like I was trying to do all that shit.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get...
Oh, bro. Damn, bro, that shit crazy.
Up past the 30. At their own 32-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble. And you're watching the back of the defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
You get the place. You get them. Come on, fellas. Let's go. We'll have it, y'all.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh my God! Yes, he's not going down today. Not going down from the middle. He's not going down from the middle.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense, because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive.
Oh, hell no, man. Hold on, bro. Got the wrong paper.
They took the shot downfield.
Oh, man. Got the wrong paper, man.
For that one.
Oh, I got more fucking pauses. All
things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give to Collins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
Let me do a pause when I time out.
Coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a first down run for Collins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They won't even go to him. Alright, there we go. There we go.
Switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh! Oh, my.
Interception here on their own.
Bro, this shit hit crazy, bro.
But instead, 3rd down.
I hope this thing gonna be in for the rest of the plays. They ain't gotta keep doing that shit every single fucking play.
Because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Oh, man, from that shit.
They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. The screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is Collins on the handoff. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Smith.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not very generous. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Do I want to fucking version? Or do I want to fucking call it pass? Oh, boy.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
I know I'm gambling. I'm gambling.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first, they go right back to Collins. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a throw wide incomplete to his running back right side. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll go to the air here.
Oh, come on, man. This nigga ain't trying to fuck around, man.
Touchdown, Seattle. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
No, he did some shit.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The kickoff unit is out of the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute?
Lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Come on. Oh, fuck, man. I see something.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Cardinals, nothing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This time to the tailback.
Yeah, come on.
Some space here.
Come on. This nigga slow as shit. Bro, this nigga is slow as shit. That's a fucking heck, man.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs
I don't know
like
who the
that
fuck
opening
you do
weekend
deal.
show that he's right.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. Complete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Throwing again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Murray now.
I threw the wrong fucking button, bro. Oh, man. Fuck. Bro. Look at fit, bro. Look at fit. Look at fit right here, fool.
The fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Practice with these niggas and see who the fuck you think it was.
And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 21. Cardinals, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this route.
Bruh, hell no, man. Hell no, man.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get excited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing the danger.
But I can't get no fucking point, bro.
And there's your end result right there.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
I got Super Bowl. We got some
Nothing
fucking
on first
regular
down, so the
season
ball
fucking
remains at the
game.
8-yard line, second and goal.
Uh-huh.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Alright. Yeah, look who was it.
Operating from the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right. Now a throw here, hauled in. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
On first down, Chapman. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Murray, he's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Throwing is Murray on third down.
Oh my God, bro.
The coverage holds.
Ain't no pass interference though, huh?
The scoreboard tells the story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on fourth down. Murray and company going for it on fourth. They'll rifle it. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with it an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Again, they'll throw it. That'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but there's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. points not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Huh?
From the gun.
What the? Bullshit, yo.
So the 2-point
This nigga
conversion
throwing
no
crazy,
good.
stupid shit.
But I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
You fucking mad with me, boy. They ain't gonna let me see none of them free agents. I don't know who the fuck these niggas on fucking offense is, but it's good. Now I'll see if we get you this right.
They'll run on first down. It's Collins.
And there ain't no fumbles done. No fumbles done.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. On 2nd down now, it's Collins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll try and run forward with Collins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram.
I can't get no fumbles though.
3 last play. This time they
I can't get no motherfucking
6.
fumbles.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. On first down, Collins. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Carry for the running back.
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
13-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Seattle.
They run with Collins. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's is Collins. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
The kicker on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
See this nigga dropping fucking shit. Oh my god, bro.
See if you can come up with a strategy to
Don't be like that, bro.
There's also
Most of you
something
niggas be
challenging your
fucking
offense
with me,
right
bro.
here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
That's what I got, bro. I don't even know these niggas, bro.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't that to the football as well?
Sent to Murray for the 17. Picked off at the 19. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
She's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Start the drive. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Josh Malone. It's now second and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Look, couple power though.
Murray. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Oh, he
can't
catch
They took
it.
their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener.
Man, fucking advance all the fucking off-season shit. So all these, this week 1 is a new season, so all these players are fucking new on the offense. I should probably practice with these dudes and see what the fuck.
Fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second.
All you trying to figure this shit out.
Let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I didn't play that cool. That's cool.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete to John Ross. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll run on first down. It's
oh my God, holy shit.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
He's running.
Yeah, that's cool.
Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
This is a fucking weak one, bro.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
We'll be ready. We will be ready, bro. Enjoy this motherfucking shit.
Now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Enjoy this shit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Enjoy.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now on on 2nd and 13. Murray. Over the middle here to Brown. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
39-yard line.
Murray now. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at about the 31. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They begin with a quick throw out left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
And the Seahawks first down.
On first down, it's Collins.
Number 30.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Collins. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 36. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Now Collins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Run on first down. It's Collins. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.
Nigga beat man. I'd rather lose a week 1 game versus anything that means something.
Got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
My whole offense is fucking grand. That fitness bothering me. You know what's coming.
Running back. He's got the ball's out. And the Cardinals got it going the other way. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He sets to fire deep. And my goodness, another interception. Baker with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll... still lead to a fourth down.
But it brings up fourth down.
And what they're challenging here is the spot of the ball, and this is probably the hardest challenge to win.
So difficult because the speed of the game, the angles of the cameras, your angle from the sideline watching the play can often fool you into thinking that the ball should be placed in a different spot.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Hell, bro, you fucking drawing that shit in the dirt or something? Fuck. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck?
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Memphis, Tennessee. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The contact.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Murray. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
First down. He's going deep for Brown. Here's another interception. Picked off around the 27. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game. I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
The drive starts with a completion left side and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Hell fuck no, man.
Carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
30-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
How you keep doing that? Go ahead, then.
Stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 23.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, this is Collins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met at the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Y'all don't give me a consensus people enlightenment, right? The offense that these boys got to fought.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
6-yard
I
line.
honestly don't know. I don't even know these niggas, bro. The only niggas. How do you know phone? Man, it's good to see you out there, baby. But at the end of the day, right? There was on some shit going.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They go again with Collins. He's got it, and he loses the football a 2nd time. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. yards. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But it's going to be second down. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Give him 30 yards there. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone, and this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Throwing on first down is Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
He's picked off near his own 48, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open with... They are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to.
And now here's another interception. Picked by Jeff Okuda. I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, they'll throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
I told you, he was doing that shit like fucking Watson.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find Isabella. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
9-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Malone. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon.